Hello. I am Kirsty. I'm going to play some covers and some of my own. This first one's one of my own, and it is about trains. It's called the Train Song. It goes like this. I'm thinking up stories of people on the train, and when they look at me, I give them a name. Not quite sure how that girl's walking down the aisle in stiletto. She says sorry, she stumbles over the satchel of a man who's let go of all his pretty building sketches to do something pretty reckless. Simon, what have you done with your life? Pretty Polly has her best friend in her ear, and they're talking about Ian and their vodka-drenched night out. Old lady's starting to get annoyed with all of this boy's iPod noise. It's a quiet zone, love, please just turn it down. I want to know more about these people on the train. What is the iPod guy listening to? But for now it's much more fun to judge and guess how we get on and how their story goes. Did that man lose his hair 'cause of the baby he holds, or from all the cars that he sold to provide for him and her? It's a recession, dear, and times are hard. I can only get a birthday card. I'm sorry, but I promise I'll cook you dinner. I want to know more about these people on the train. What did he look like when he was young? But for now it's much more fun to judge and guess how we get on and how their story goes. Thank you. This next one is about a guy in a bookshop, and it's about how like big chains and big businesses are taking over all the little ones and making all these people unemployed. Yeah. I opened the door and from the ladder he fell. It's been quite a while since he made his last sell. Jolts up with a creak and brushes dust off his beard. Makes a little croak and then his voice is clear. Hello and welcome to my old bookshop. Have a little browse and you'll see what we stock. It's not half as good as back in my day. I'm twice as old and my hair has turned grey. I politely rummaged through tea-stained pages, spidery words and pretty birds in cages, full of old phrases nobody knows. The books are quite unique, it's no Waterstones. Don't worry dear, you can leave if you like. I'm aware that you're just trying to be polite. Actually sir, I could stay here all day, but I have plans and must be on my way. Now I'm really regretting not buying from that man. He's a good old soul, not a corporate goal. Trains and supermarkets make the streets quite plain. Community's extinct and everything's the same. I'd like to see more of those little niche shops. From that eccentric man we could learn a lot. I'm going to have to close my door. Nobody looks at my shelves anymore. Times have changed and I can't compete. I must move on just to make ends meet. Now I'm really regretting not buying from that man. He's a good old soul, not a corporate goal. This next one is a cover. It's by Feist and it's called Mushroom. I don't know if anyone knows it, but feel free to have a sing along if you do. Helping the kids out of their coats, but wait, the babies haven't been born. Oh, oh, oh. Unpacking the bags and setting up, planting lilacs and buttercups. Oh, oh, oh. But in the meantime we've got it hard. Second floor living without a yard. It may be years until the day my dreams will catch up with my pay. Oh, oh, dirt road, watching the fire as we grow. Oh, I got a man to stick it out and make a home in a rented house. Oh, and we'll collect the moments one by one. I guess that's how the future's done. Oh, how many acres, how much life, tucked in the woods and out of sight. Talk to the neighbours, tip my cap on a little road barely on the map. Oh, dirt road, knee deep snow, watching the fire as we grow. Dirt road, knee deep snow, watching the fire as we grow. Well, I'm sold. Thanks. Okay, I do remember what I'm playing next. This next song is Rubbish People. It's about a little sort of group in Egypt, near Cairo, who collect rubbish for a living, and they just live in these slums made of rubbish. It was inspired after watching a documentary all about them. It goes like this. Stray cat, skinny and unfed, finding the scraps from a little girl's bed. As the Egyptian sun does rise, the Zebulun girl, she opens her eyes. Each one gets what is written here by hate of their religion. No one wants to lend a hand to this recycling land, sorting bottles from their tops into a neatly labelled box. The city is their farm and the rubbish is their crop. The rubbish people, it's all that they know. The rubbish people, just watch them grow. what they do best. With pride and dignity they clean the streets. They deserve respect from the people they meet. Now they're learning business skills and what it means to pay a bill. The children wear school uniform, they're getting decent grades. Still they plough their black bin bags and separate new clothes from rags. They beg that you don't throw away their lives, their homes, their daily wage. The rubbish people, it's all that they know. The rubbish people, just watch them grow. The rubbish people, it's all that they know. The rubbish people, just watch them grow. This next song is by Kate Nash, and it's called I Hate Seagulls. I hate seagulls, I hate being sick. I hate burning my finger on the toaster, and I hate nips. I hate falling over, I hate grazing my knee. I hate picking off the scab a little bit too early. I hate getting too fake, I hate when it's a piss take. I hate all the mistakes I make. I hate rude, ignorant bastards. I hate snobbery. I hate anyone who, if I was serving chips, wouldn't talk to me. But I have a friend with whom I like to spend any time I can find with. I like sleeping in your bed. I like knowing what is going on inside your head. I like taking time. I like your mind. I like when your hand is in mine. I like getting drunk on the dunes by the beach. I like picking strawberries. I like cream teas. I like reading ghost stories. My heart skips a beat every time that we meet. It's been a while and now your smile is almost like a memory. But then you're back and I am fine, 'cause you're with me and I'm in love with you. And I can't find the words to make it sound unique, but honestly, you make me strong. I can't believe I found someone this kind. I hope we carry on, 'cause you're so nice and I'm in love with you. Love with you. Love with This song's about surfing. I went on holiday to Westwood Ho in Devon recently, and yeah, I did a lot of surfing, so it's all about that. Long hair, wet hair, I like your t-shirt when it's off sun chrome with cream not rubbed in around your nose. Well, my friends and I here are falling over rocks. Can you take our surfboards and help us up? But do you live here all the time, or what's your name? Where did you learn to ride these waves like a bike? Can you teach me your ways? 'Cause when I get on my board, it looks like I'm trying to ride a unicycle. Long hair, wet hair, I like your t-shirt when it's off sun bronze skin and cream not rubbed in around your nose. You say lie on your front and flap your chicken wings. Paddle for 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly get up to your feet. I fall when our eyes meet. You say look where you want to go and focus on the beach. And then I'm standing up and everything is fine. I even make it to the shore. Long hair, wet hair, I like your t-shirt when it's off sun bronze skin and cream not rubbed in around your nose. It was going so well. This next one is by the lovely Johnny Flynn. It's called The Water. It's the one that Laura Marling does as well. It's much more nice with all the harmonies, but I'll play it anyway. All that I have is a river. The river is always my home. Lord, take me away, for I just cannot stay, or I'll sink in my skin and my bones. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Please help me build a small boat, one that'll ride on the flow, where the river runs deep and the larger fish creep. I'll be glad of what keeps me afloat. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Now deeper the water I sail, and faster the current I'm in, where the river runs deep and the larger fish creep. I'll be glad of what keeps me afloat. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Now the land that I knew was a dream, and the line in the distance grows faint. So wide is my river, the horizon a sliver. The artist has run out of paint. Where the blue of the sea meets the sky, and the big yellow sun leads me home. I'm everywhere now, and the way is a vow to the wind of each breath by and by. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me, I'm done with my dying. Thank you. This will be my last song. I do actually have some CDs on me for £2, let's say. So come and see me if you want one. This last one is about the riots in London. It's not very political, it's just sort of a story of what happened. People come a marching from Broadwater Farm Estate. They are there to protest, but they hold a peaceful gate. An officer killed a man from their community. They want justice for his friends and family. People all around them decide this is not enough. In order for attention, a group set alight a bus. Argos is now empty, all the windows are broke, whilst the carpet shop and Aldi are up in smoke. Tottenham, Ealing, Enfield up in smoke. Croydon, Clapham, Camden up in smoke. Fire, fire, London's burning. Fetch the engines, do not destroy them. Fire, fire, London's burning. Talk to the people, do not ignore them. Literacy, opportunity in London's eyes. All across England they commit mindless crime. Everyone seems to have someone or thing to blame. Blackberry, the police, the government they claim. But do the parents of these children know where their sons are? Do they approve of stealing and throwing bricks at cars? The fucks have learned that they can get away with this somewhere, from an older generation in despair. Birmingham and Nottingham up in smoke. Manchester and London up in smoke. Liverpool and Bristol up in smoke. Fire, fire, England's burning. Fetch the engines, do not destroy them. Fire, fire, England's burning. Talk to the people, do not ignore them. Fire, fire, England's burning. Fetch the engines, do not destroy them. Fire, fire, England's burning. Talk to the people, do not ignore them. Communities pull together and help to clean the streets, to restore some humanity and put shops back on their feet. We will not be living in a street culture of fear. These violent gangs will never domineer. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time please for Kirsty Folan. Wasn't she magnificent?